Hi everybody, it's Julie and welcome to the Messy Desk. I am working on my next project for the May Mystery Mayhem Junk Journal Challenge, and in the last video I chose to make a paper ribbon ruffle, paper flowers, doily, and bling. So I had made some paper ribbons, so I have these in case I want to use them. I have this tape measure in case I want to use that. And I have this that was the one piece that didn't get turned into washi. I have a paper doily, and I have one of my mom's doilies from one of the boxes that I had brought home. So I'm really thinking, I'm leaning towards using this. And then I have a stack. This is part of the stack of things that I've been putting aside that remind me of my mom. She always had hanging plants. Check out the macrame hanger. And I just thought that was cool. You know, I love this picture. I'm sure I showed it to you when I brought it home. It's from the Hallmark Art Collection. And it printed in Italy. Totally reminds me of my mom when I was young. And so and then I have this with the spider plant, and it's hanging with all of its little babies. Totally reminds me of my mom. So I think I'm going to use this time. We might use that. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make an insert that I'll use somewhere in the journal. So mystery is what we're going to make. We're going to make paper ribbon ruffle, and we're going to use all of these items. So the first thing I do want to do, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this onto here, and it'll become a pocket. Okay, but I want part of it laying off so that you see it from both sides. Okay, so there's that. And then I also want to put this, I'll just rip it, down here so that it can be a pocket and can hold the memory part of what I'm doing here. So I'm going to go ahead. My sewing machine is right here. I'm going to take this to the sewing machine, and I am going to sew this onto here. I'm not bringing my sewing machine over because I will get hurt, or I could. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's do a little bit of a zigzag. That way we'll catch more of the doily. And like I said, I'm just going to washi tape this in to my journal probably when I pick a page. I just did, just made the video of my pages as I've chosen them so that I can put the cover in as one of the things that could be made. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to come over a little more. I want to actually make this into a pocket. We'll just take it all the way up to the top. Stitching will add some texture and interest to the page. And so we have our little pocket on the back side, and on the front we have used our doily. And there we go. So let's see. So next we have our paper ribbon. I'm going to want to add that. And I'm going to go ahead and sew that also. So we'll be right back. It just works so much better than trying to, let's go ahead and start it. Book cover is on the sewing machine. Probably not a good place for it at this point. Sew the paper ribbon on, and here we go, paper ribbon. And so this plant page is out of an indoor plant book that I have, and if I can I showed it, the cover and the title and everything in I thought the video that I took it apart, and I can't find the cover. So when I find the cover, I will show you the book again, because people have asked what book it was. Okay, so now I have this pocket here. And I have this pocket here. I have my paper ruffle. I've used my doily. So now we need to use some bling. And the type of bling that I've been using, that I like to use. Another way to use a doily with your paper ruffle is to just have it be an extension of your ruffle. Or we could have put it like this and had our paper ruffle on top, and then that could have held something in here. This time I didn't want to cover up this picture here, and I like the idea of having the edge here, yet having the whole thing here. Now, did this end up being, oh good. Because I was like, oh, okay, I can probably use that. Okay, so we're going to do a whole page of ideas. Now, for me, when I use bling, this is how I usually use it, is the dot, 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 and then some. I'm going to put it down here close to where you see all the pieces. You got the doily, the paper ribbon, and the dot, dot, dot. And then one more thing is it wants me to use paper flowers. So pull out our little punch. Oh, there's one. Maybe I have some. Got 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Okay, so paper flowers, I like to use Aleene's. I'm going to go ahead and put a glob of it up at the top. I call these fluffy flowers. And so we're going to go ahead and let's put our fluffy flower here at the bottom of our paper ribbon. Okay. And we just go ahead and pinch it around our paintbrush, or I usually A lot of times I use a skewer. Lately I've been using this paintbrush because it's right here. And I want to use the one with the words last. So like 4 or 5. Oh, there's one more. Okay, so scrunch it around it. Get some glue on the end. Put it in. Little glue. And what that does is it helps hold it onto the end. And also fold or glue some of those folds together. Okay, so there's my fluffy flower, and we will add a bling to the center. And this is just something that this type of paper flower is what I'm using as my theme in this. Okay. So there's that. Now we have this side. So we've done our ribbon with our paper flowers, our doily, and our bling. Paper ribbon, doily, bling, paper flower. We have a little spot here that we'll be able to put something. But for right now, I want to go ahead and I'm going to make a little notepad for the back. Okay. And we can do that. I'll just come in and cut it. Okay. And we pull this all the way down to the bottom. We'll be right under that date too. There we go. So now I'm just going to use my stapler because playing card doesn't glue real well unless you sand it down. This is an 8 of hearts, which is my favorite number, and it was Happy Mail. And I'm going to add that here and like this. Okay, so I will be able to tell the story here. I have this right here, and I can also put something down inside there. So that is my little insert page that I'll have for my journal and for my May Mystery Mayhem Junk Journal Challenge. So let's go ahead and pick our next thing. Okay, I'm going to put these in the... Didn't use those this time. Clean up the messy desk a little bit. Okay, so this is our little, the one for this time. And we'll just move that right over there. And these are all the things we've already used. These are the things that we can use in them. Let's see, doily, bling, paper flowers. We will put the paper ribbon ruffle here in that. And let's see, what do we have left to make? We need to make a pull tab pocket, a lace pocket, our fancy closure we're not ready for yet. Our signature ties dangle we're not ready yet. Our cover we're ready for. So we're going to go ahead and pull tab pocket will be our next thing. And let's see what we're going to put on our pull tab pocket. Okay, so this is the mystery part. Mystery is picking out what we're going to make. And what we're going to use on it is our mayhem. So we are going to have paper flowers. We are going to have a napkin or tissue. And we are going to have a use of fabric. So that is our next little thing, and I'll be writing that down. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Making our paper ruffle edge here with a paper ruffle, bling, our fluffy flower or paper flowers, and our doily. And then I did also add to the back to finish out this whole page. Find something to celebrate every day. Don't forget to subscribe. Have an amazing day, and thanks for being here. Bye. Bye-bye.